the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from East Rutherford. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. Still on his feet, and he will score. Touchdown, Orlando. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point is up and through, and the Wizards are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds. Inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
The Wizards offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 20-yard pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That has play good for 22. Good for a Jets first down. So at the quarterback, keep it here on the zone read. He'll work forward only to about the 18.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And off the deflection, it is taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Wizards offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Room to run at the 35. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw is Taylor. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 88.
With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
It's a gain of 3.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Wizards. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They'll look to throw. And he won't get away. Good offensive tackle there to get him down behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. 3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway. A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Wizards offense ready to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now Taylor, short pass taken in by the tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Taylor. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd down.
Taylor looking to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw left side is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set him to throw. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Wizards offense ready for this next possession. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every position you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I had it. So I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 42.
3rd and long. To throw is Taylor. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. Quick throw here is complete. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Orlando. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The extra point is good. And the Wizards will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Wizards offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
1st down, and more inside the 30.
17 yards.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
Taylor. Oh! And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And he's in. Touchdown, Wizard. That his 1st touchdown this year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Wizards 28,
of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. And they're defensively gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down. Tight end motioning left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's 3rd and 2. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. A return now from the 4. Crazy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Oh, nice open field tackle there.
He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That that is caught right side by Beckham. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. They catch the end zone first time today.
The PAT, up and good. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Wizards offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Now a give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Back to throw is Taylor. He's going to run it. Good idea there to cover up at the end. He's able to use his legs and pick up 8. Here's a third down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Third and a long way to go. Now, Taylor. This is caught down that right sideline. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the
Throwing, Taylor. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
brings up second and 7.
Now, faking the give. He runs with it.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So, here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Taylor looking to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, Orlando! nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Wizards will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive. This drop.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And a good job defensively to rally into the ball. They hold him to a short gain.
19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. The throw here is complete. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. It's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
Jets, 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Wizards offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
That's good. First down. A gain of 14.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Taylor. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it. This is Scott. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Orlando.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Taylor. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up third down. Taylor. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Wizard. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Wizards will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jets 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
At their 49-yard line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Good defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Number 85.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7. At the 40.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. They send the tight end in motion. That's caught by Golden, right side. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
3-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get it inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Yes. 1st down.
19 more on that one. And another 1st down. They'll look to throw again. This one into the hands of Beckham. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Slot man in motion
2nd
left.
and 6. At the 10-yard line.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. They'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown. At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point is good, and the Jets are able to edge a bit closer.
Jets 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Wizards offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.